Hey there, it's Time Buddy Sticker Co. And I am here to plan for the week of, is it the 16th? Yes, 16th through the 22nd. And I'm using this Color Pop kit from the GP Sticker Studio. I don't think she's open anymore. And I think if she is, it would be like the GP Studio instead of the Sticker Studio anymore. But I went to look on Instagram and I hadn't seen any like movement in a long time. I actually got this kit a moon ago off of the off of Instagram. There is a fly in here, or like a little critter. Anyway, so I've done some shenanigans, as you can see. There's some foil. It didn't come with it. That is a, let's make sure. This is a Caress Press foil bundle. I also had some of another foil bundle in the same sparkle, but like with bows. And I thought, hey, maybe, who's to say? I don't know what I'm going to need. So I did a couple things. I wanted to make my own date covers because this didn't have any, and I didn't have any that I really liked. So I took the washi page, which is somewhere here. And as you can see, you have like these 4 that are a little bigger. Well, I put 4 of the dates here, and then I used 2 of these, and then I cut this one down to kind of make 7 different things. And if you look, this one has a line in it because that's like washi on top of washi. I think it looked pretty good. And then I went ahead and laid some glitter headers down. Those are the only things that I did off camera, just because I knew that especially these date covers were going to take me a while, and I felt like there was like a 50-50 shot that I was going to mess up the pattern of these because I was kind of dumb. And when I did, oh, we're going to just start getting planning. When I did the actual overlay thing, I was trying to do it in the order I wanted to lay them down. Well, I got distracted, Lord knows why, and I totally laid them down wrong. And then I was like, I'm going to forget that I wanted these out of pattern. And so then I went ahead and just, I handled it. I just did it myself. I figured you guys wouldn't be too mad at me. So this is story time for Washington while we set up the week for our little Key West getaway. Also, look at this nonsense. Like, is this the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen? My mom, if you're watching this, she did me dirty. She talked me into this, and I agreed. And I don't love it. Sorry. There might be some times in this that I'm going to have to, like, I'm going to go quiet because some of this takes more of my brain power than I need. Oh, I'm also doing full bougie, and then I have a buttload of washi. So who's to say? I had some of this, like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. So it's over here if I need it. I decided to stick with my cores. I don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of colors going on. But anyway, so yeah, my mom kind of, I feel like she did me dirty because she always talks me into these ridiculous colored nails. The reason I had orange nails, that was my mom. Like, the one time that I decided to go off base was that, like, Christmas green, and I had regret, but it was only my regret. So now I listened to her again. She talked me into these rainbow nails, and I was like, I don't know. But I think she gets tired of me. So I'm that person that has, like, 5 approved nail colors for myself, and they're all very boring. And she's one of those people that's like, I'm just going to give it a try, even though she prefers purple, which, anyway, so she tricked me. She tricked me into trying something new. I guess that's what moms are supposed to do, is to help you get out of your comfort zone. All right, let's see. I was going to do dinners, right? Because that's what I usually do. But part of me is thinking of doing like a highlight of the day kind of thing. Do you think that'd be kind of cute? Especially since there's going to be a trip afoot. Let's see what we have in our highlight stickers. Also, buckle up. I think this video is going to be very long, and I don't intend to really move very fast in any of this. I'm just going to kind of take my time doing what I want to do. All right, let's do this purple one because the likelihood that I use purple is rare. I think I will maybe I'll do, what does it fit over best? Like this or like that, or maybe it should just be on its own. Kind of feel like I'm going to do this just to get more color in. Like this in frame-ish. Okay, so oh gosh, so I can't have nice things and I can't plan it because I can't do it straight. All right, what do we think? How do we feel about this? Like, I feel like that's not like its personal best. So I'm gonna go ahead and, if I can, oh, I did it, thank goodness, and then just put this down. All right, so let's see. There we go. I mean, it's cute. I'm gonna let it ride. That'll be fine. So yeah, I want to do full bougie goodness. But I also want to put all my boxes in a line because I have a bit of a shenanigan that I want to see if I can make work. And I need my boxes in a line in order to do that. And so I have a game plan. And you guys get to be here with me while I do it. So anyway, we got back from Washington. It is actually Monday, so I'm not planning anything. We're gonna get to plan all of Monday together. I think this one was messed up. Okay, cool. And we got back, what was it, Wednesday? Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. And it was a good trip. Kevin's brother and his family moved up to Washington State, what, like 2 years ago or something like that. They got themselves a little pandemic baby. This is, I think, her first year getting to be with other kids. She's a hoot. Anyway, let's see about this. So I guess story time would start for our trip there. So we flew Alaskan, which I thought it was gonna be fine. We spent some extra money and paid for our seats, and I was really hype about that. Sorry, I'm thinking. So do I like this better? Do I like this better? I kind of. Oh no. Y'all, why are you not here to assist? Oh no. That better? Where's my paper? Okay. I feel like I like those two together better, but I also feel like this yellow is so intrusive that it needs to be a part of something somewhere at the bottom. Okay, I think I'm gonna do yellow and the passport, but I think I'm gonna do baby yellow, and I think big yellow might just be a little much. And then this, I think I'm gonna put through the middle. All right, let's just do it. Oh gosh, so we flew Alaskan and we paid for seats and all that jazz, awesome sauce. Well, we're sitting in the terminal and no, I think we were driving up and they were like, your seat's been changed. Mind you, I paid for a seat and they moved me from an aisle to a middle, which I would have been okay if they had just moved me aisle to aisle or something like that. But I think if you pay $30 to pick your seat, you, at worst case, should not be given the middle. Like, I just feel like, but anyway, they were nice. I got to the, we got all checked in through TSA, and for the first time ever, Kevin didn't get yelled at. That dude gets yelled at every time with TSA, like to the point that one time I was the one who had messed up. Like the lady was like, don't have your cell phones in your pocket, you know, and I left my cell phone in the pocket and I go into the like little, not the metal detector, but where they actually like scan you, and they were like, there's something in your pocket, and I was like, oh gosh, it's my phone. And she like, the lady came over, she took it from me. She's like, don't worry, baby. And she was like so nice to me. And then you had Kevin, who was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. She was yelling at him. So like we managed to get through TSA without anybody being yelled at. It was quite a feat. And anyway, they fixed our seats. We didn't get our original seat, but we got the same configuration, which I was fine with. I can't be too bothered by all that. I think I'm just gonna go across right here. Like, easy, right? I think I'm just gonna grab, just kind of do what I want here. And I'm skipping out on more headers because I only wanted to use the pattern headers. And okay, I mean, it's cute, whatever. So anyway, we managed to get through, get our seats sorted again, which was really nice. I'm just gonna line it up with this line, it's easy. There you go. And so then we get on the plane and everything was good. It boarded okay. Had ourselves a little snacky poo. It was good. So we get on the plane and when we get to my seat, there is a family sitting there. They have just decided they're going to sit together. And the little girl started crying when because like at first I guess I didn't realize it. I was like, you guys are in my seat. And then they were trying to decide who was going to move seats. Was it going to be the dad or the mom? The little girl was getting upset and I was like, oh goodness, no. Okay, no. And I was like, ma'am, you know, because the mom had decided she was going to go. I was like, ma'am, where's your seat? And she tells me, and it's an aisle. And I was like I said, good enough. If it's aisle to aisle, I'll be fine. So I went back there and y'all, the best thing ever happened. There was a guy who was traveling. He is an ER doctor and he had been working in Louisiana and he decided to go back home to Washington State where his family all is. And this one's too high. And he was traveling with his 2 cats. And I guess Alaska lets you do that. But if you have a second one, you have to buy a seat for them because they're technically like your carry-on personal item. And so he had a seat next to him he had paid for that was empty because he was traveling with a bonus cat. And so there was nobody in the center seat, and we got to talk about cats, which was like right up my alley, right? Like that was it was great. 10 of 10 on that. Like that was well worth all the shenanigans that happened. I think I just ripped this one. Okay, gotta put you off to the side because I ruined it. I just 100% think that was worth it because like got to right next to 2 cats. The dream. One of them was like a little escape artist, so he wasn't allowed to come out and hang out because he kept trying to make a run for it, and his papa was like, no, we're not making a run for it on the airplane. But the other one, she was much more timid of a little baby, and she was very cute. She got to come say hi because she was more chill. And yeah, that was like just such a pleasant surprise. Like, who's going to be mad about riding next to cats? And he was like, I was worried that I was going to get somebody who was like allergic to cats or didn't like cats. And I was like, well, lucky for you. I love cats. And I already missed my cat. And so we chatted, and yeah, it was great. It was a good time. It was a good time. He's got one cat named Luna, but her name is actually Lunate, which is like a hand bone, which I thought was pretty fun. Anyway, I digress on that. So yeah, that's something that I was kind of annoyed by turned into probably one of my favorite things that had happened on the trip. And Kevin comes back because we're at that point, we're like, I messed this one up too. We're like, I don't know, 5 seats away from each other. And he comes back when they finally take the thing down. He's like, hey, and I was like, it's cats. And I was just, so it was great. Absolutely 10 of 10 on that. So yeah, that was my special thing that happened. Then my sister-in-law was picking us up, but her truck battery decided to take that moment to die, and her neighbors all helped and try to get it sorted. And then she ended up having to go get their car from her husband, which is Kevin's brother. And it was like such a to-do to get us up there, but we got there. We got to have lunch in the airport at this like loungy bar situation, which was actually pretty good. I was actually like, it wasn't like my favorite thing I've ever eaten, but for airport food, I have to say that was pretty good. Okay, all right. Sorry, this takes, like I said, my brain power is required on some of this more than other things. And I'm pretty sure this is some sort of vinyl in some way, shape, or form, because it's definitely not sticking to its normal form. Kind of like when you put overlays on like Sweet Quiet Design, they kind of try to go on adventure. But I like this. I think it's a good start. I really like it. Okay, I wanted to do checklists for the first 4 days just because I actually have stuff to get done. And I'm kind of thinking, since this is like a mildly... would that work? Mildly, oh no, uniform spread, that I should probably like just embrace it and just kind of see what I can fit where that can go across. So I think I'm going to do a half box at the top of every day. I'm just going to kind of throw it down to kind of figure out how to get spacing right. And that looks good to me. So moving forward, that will be what we do. Cool. I like it. Cute. I wish there was more of the foil showing, but I guess that's just the nature of it. And let's see about, oh gosh. Oh, anyway, so we got up there, and the first night was good. They were just catching up. His brother, they haven't seen each other in a hot minute, and so they were just catching up and having a good time. His brother made cashew chicken. I got to hang, oh, that works better. I just won't put a space between the headers and this first box. That's fine with me. I think I'm gonna maybe do this one. We'll do pattern, solid, right? That works. And so the first night was just really low key. Sandra, which is my sister-in-law, she showed us around a little bit, you know, like, oh, here's Mount Rainier, this is this, etc. So that was a nice first night. And they were so nice. They gave us their master suite because they know that I can withstand like people for maybe like 2 hours before I get burned out. And they have 2 daughters, which they're great kids, by the way. They're absolutely wonderful, but we don't have kids. And so I guess people who don't have kids might know what I'm talking about, that like sometimes it's just a lot. I like that with the bigger space, but now I feel like this needs to come down. Or should I just stop messing with it? I feel like you guys were here would tell me to stop messing with it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quit fussing, and we're just gonna do this. I hate it. I can't do it. I have to do it like this. I just want like the maximize my glitter, but I can't. Whatever. We're just gonna have to embrace this. Okay, whatever. It's fine. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Or this video, which is already gonna probably be an hour long, is gonna be 2 of me just moving stickers around. And anyway, still got to hang out with everybody, and it was nice. And then, like, after the first day, like, I was tired. I was just wore out. Traveling's hard. I don't know if anybody would agree with me that, like, somehow traveling, like, super takes it out of you. I'm not sure why, but it does. Anyway, so let's see. I had a date with my mom today. We went and got our nails done, which is how these monstrosities came to be. Date with mom. Cool. And I want to use one of the foil icons. Are they these 2 pages right here? Oh, there's like a little nail one. Let's use this one from this sheet. Which, cool. I'm just going to put that there. And then let's see, I had to go to the dry cleaner because I had some shirts I wanted to drop off. I went and got a car wash. At H-E-B. And then we went to the nail salon. And then we had lunch at some Mexican restaurant. I don't think I'm going to put that in. Okay, tomorrow I was supposed to have lunch with Sarah, but I messed up my schedule. My husband needs the car because he goes downtown, and I forgot. How do I want to do this? I want to put my currently reading sticker in, which I pulled it out already. It is a currently reading sticker from Sugar Pop Fizz, which are definitely in my like top 1 favorite currently reading sticker that's not Molly related. They're my favorite. I still have some from, was it Red Fawn Designs, but I'm to the point that I'm into the colors that are like, that's kind of a weird color. Let's see, what else do I want to put in the sidebar? Because I have, like, I have things, but do I want to use 2 habit trackers? I mean, I have them, but I don't need it. I kind of just would rather save them. I do have to make sure that I pay our flood insurance, I think it is. Huh, let's do that. Oh, but I like the pink better. Let's do that. I'm just going to put it in. I think it's like $7.67 or something weird like that. And I just need to make sure it's paid before I leave because it expires like in February 1st. But I don't want to get that close to it. It's already closer than I want to be. So we'll just do flood insurance. Why did I think I could spell that out? Ugh, I already hate it. This is why I can't have it. I don't know what's going to go over there. Maybe I'll just wait and put a picture. Who's to say? Let's see. I need to add our TSA to our tickets. We have the TSA pre-check. Literally went in on Friday. And we went to Identigo, which I'm sure you guys have some version of that. And they were like super packed. It was bonkers, but that's where they do like TWIC cards and stuff like that. So we decided to go to Staples and we call like the hotline, and the lady's like the type of helpful that's almost like a detriment, but basically we find out they take walk-ins. So we drive like 20 minutes to the Staples, like it's not far at all. And we walk in and the lady's like, are you here to do TSA pre-check? And we're like, yeah. And she's like, come on up. Y'all, we would have been at that Identigo for like the entire afternoon, but we got done at Staples in like 15 minutes. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Tonight we're making chili. We had a shenanigan with some chili this weekend. If you know, you know. My husband was making chili, and God bless him. I feel bad about this, by the way. I am really bad about throwing stuff into the pantry, and we don't have a pantry. It's really just make chili. It's just a cupboard. And he knocked some peppers out because they were precariously perched at best, and they broke. And this is where things go a little sideways, because bro decided to take that broken jar and put it in the chili, and you can't do that. So after a pretty substantial meltdown, depends on who you ask on who had the meltdown, we decided to throw the chili out. And good thing, because I had poured it into a bag just to, I didn't want it loose in the trash can, right? It's kind of weird. Maybe it's not, but I didn't want it loose in the trash can. And so I put a lot of it down the drain, or into the trash can, but some of it had to go down the garbage disposal. And sure enough, there was glass crunching. And I just like stared at him. I was like, Anyway, we learned a lesson. We don't do that anymore. I don't know why that had to be a lesson that had to be learned, but I digress. I feel like everybody knew that. Maybe we'll watch a movie tonight. We were going to watch the Elvis movie, but last night Kevin was just not feeling it. And movie night could just be like watching some more of the Modern Family. So I was supposed to go on a date with Sarah tomorrow, but I messed up. Kevin needs the car. On Tuesdays moving forward, he'll be going to downtown Houston. So that kind of was my bad. My bad. Let's see. All right. I feel like my brain stalled. Were we still on the first day of the trip? I don't remember what we actually did the first day. At some point I lost track of like the actual days going by, which is totally fine. It's a vacation. But I know that like we went to Snoqualmie we went to the Snoqualmie Falls, because they live, I believe it's like to the south of Seattle, like the southeast. Don't get me wrong if I'm lying, but like don't come for me. Sorry, I'm not from up there. Anyway, it's beautiful, but it's in the mountains, y'all. She told me there was a 600-foot elevation change between the ground road and where their house was. I felt like we were driving, like it was going in a roller coaster. I live in would you consider like the Houston area and associated things like plains almost? Like we have hills. But the highest thing's gonna definitely be like an overpass. So that was not a fun time for me. I mostly just screeched going up and down the mountains. Like I couldn't help it. I'm not made for that sort of terrain. I don't mind hills, but like at some point, like I want it to be tall enough. I don't want to be maimed if I drive off. I want to be deceased or have a chance. And these did not feel like I would have a chance, but it also didn't feel like I would get deceased. I don't know. I was just a little shooketh by the whole thing. But we ended up going to the Snoqualmie Falls, and they have an upper and a lower observation, which is really cool. And I actually preferred the lower. It was like a little bit of a, I can't call it a hike because it was all like wood pathways, but you had to get to it. And that was really beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. They even had the actual like hydroelectric, how that all worked. And it was just really informative and a good time and beautiful, and like 10 of 10 on that. Okay, I posted a picture of it's in my monthly. If you watch that video, actually, here, let's go. Where's January? Oh, yeah. So then you can see the falls. You can see the falls. This is the upper falls, and there's like a little cabin or a little like lodge thing there. So it was pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed that. And then let's see, we ate out a bunch. We went to we had a lunch date with Kevin's brother, which was really nice. It was really nice actually. And I'm looking for my final checklist. So let's see, I did pattern. This one's next. And we went to what is it? It wasn't Saints and Sinners. That's a trashy book I read. Saints and Scholars, maybe? That sounds more accurate to what we did. It was really good. I had what is it? Corned beef sandwich. I kind of want to use this one. It was awesome. Like if you haven't tried corned beef sandwich, I feel like you either will like it or you won't. Like I don't feel like there's going to be somebody that's like, yeah, it's okay. Kind of like how someone's with ham. It's like, yeah, it's all right. This one I think it's going to be like hit or miss for a person, but it was a big hit for me. Like I'm about it. And I still have that what I like to call COVID mouth, because I still can't taste 60% of things that I eat. And so it was extremely flavorful. It was a good time. It was a good time. Okay, cool. I really like that. So this is where the shenanigans come into play. Okay, where is it? I have to show you. Ha! You see it? It's a little beach house. A little palm tree. and a molly. And it's basically the beach house we're staying in. So that's the reason I wanted everything lined up, because I'm going to do the day extenders, because I want it to be the kit on top, but when it pops up, I want it to be the 3 molly, like to make the house. Wish me luck, because day extenders are not my strong suit. Never has been, never will be. That's why you never see them, because I struggle with them immensely. But I feel like we're going to be able to get it sorted this time, perhaps. And I'm going to do it kind of a janky way. So just, again, just be ready for this. Like, this might take years to do, and I might mess it up, and then we'll have to do it off camera. But in theory, I think I should be able to get it sorted. All right, so basically what I want it to do is be here, and then I want it to flip up, and then I want it to be the molly. So kind of what I'm thinking is how I'm going to do it is get this one and its underpiece sorted, which is just going to be more foil. And then from there, I will stick this onto it. Does that, I mean, that seems like it could work out. I don't know if it will, but it seems like it could work out. Oh gosh, I already ripped the next one. This is, why are they so delicate? These rainbow underlays are from Girl Boss Anna, which I don't know, does she do underlays anymore? Oh no, I lost the edge. Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna put the girl on the other end of it, so I guess I'll put, okay, I think I'm gonna go banana over here. Okay. Banana. Okay. Phase 1 is complete. I'm so nervous. I hate doing these, and I'm really bad at them. Anybody who's really good at extenders, I wish you were here. You could give me the assist, because this is not my strong suit, like, at all. Where is my boxes? So I'm gonna basically just cut off these like little strips like this. Just like so. And then I'm gonna go like so. Then I'm gonna go like so again. And I'm sure I'm doing it the hardest way possible, but here it goes. Oh, this is gonna be a terrible idea. Just gonna kind of do this number. And then when it gets here, okay. Does this look right? If somebody who does underlays, are you like screaming at me because I'm screaming at me right now? Okay, cool, I got it. I feel like I did this the hardest way possible. I think I did. Okay. Step-ish 1 complete. I don't know what's happening anymore. We need a box. We need some patience. Oh gosh, why did I do this? Did I do it? Or did I make a mess? Oh, kind of. We're going with it, because I don't care enough to try to fix this anymore. I'm done. Cool. Okay. I mean, yeah, ish. She's a little wonky. I mean, okay. Is that how they do? They just don't lay straight? Or is this like this could be a Tanya error of epic proportions. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Okay, good enough. That took too long. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a break from finishing that. And just wash it right here. So anyways, Nicole meatballs. We cooked dinner a couple times, so we got to go to this grocery store that is called QFC, which the first time I heard it, I was like, what do you mean QVC? I felt like an idiot when I was like, oh. And we also had to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, because in my infinite wisdom, I told Kevin before we left, I was like, I don't need a coat. Like, this is silly. The temperatures are like in the 40s. I don't need a coat. I'm dumb, because the temperatures might be in the 40s, but the wind is nonsense. I was shooketh by the wind. Stay. Let's see, let's try again. I just feel like there's gotta be a better way to do this. Okay, I'm gonna try something different this time. Okay, I'll try it different. Here, bend it over. Ooh, maybe I do it like this. Would that work? Here, here. No. Here, here. Okay, yeah, that's right. So here and here, and then we lay it down. Cool. Now we bend it over. Can you see this? I really need the help. Anybody who wants to come save me, that would be really helpful. This is stressful. I have so many regrets now. Oh, ripped another one. Anyway, so we went to the QFC, which was a really cool grocery store that turned out to just be Kroger. So that was really fun. Once I started noticing, I was like, wait, I've seen this before. And anyway, my Kroger card worked, and I was just really pumped about that. I just thought that was a pretty cool thing to have happened. Let's see, next is this. Oh, this is easier. I'll be dipped. I ripped it again. That's okay. I'll let this one ride. Okay. So we'll just do it like these. And then we'll bring it down like these. And we'll give a rub-a-dub. And one of Kevin's friends, which is also one of his brother's friends, lives up there. So he actually walked over, because he lived right across from it, to say hello, which was a nice treat, because he's a very nice man and I like him, and I lost my full boxes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Am I doing it on the full box page, y'all? Oh, send help. Okay. I'm clearly like not having a good time with this. I don't know if you guys can tell. You have people like Genjoy Plans who like do them so fast, and I don't know if they're on screen or off screen or just they're just done. And they look amazing, and I'm always jelly, and then I'm coming over here to do mine, and they're a disaster. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Did I do this right? I don't care. And right here. Does that look okay? I mean, it does kind of look all right. Was that easier? Do you guys think that was easier? I don't know if it was easier. All right, I gotta do another cut. Oh my gosh. Mentally, this is draining. Okay, and I can't even do story time because my brain is too busy trying to figure out how to make this work. Okay, let's try this again. All right. Sticky side like this, bend down. Okay, yeah. So like so, and then like so. Ow, I hit my head. And then like so. And okay, and then like so. I don't care anymore, even though clearly this is not right. It's fine. Oh gosh, that was a yawn cluster. There's a curse word attached to that, and I feel like you know what it is. Well, I hated this. This was a terrible idea. Okay. Okay, now I like it now that I'm done. Isn't that how it always works? Okay. It's done. I feel okay about it. It's not my favorite thing. I probably won't do it again, but it is really cute to flip up and then there be a little Molly peeking it down, which I think is pretty cool. So I think all I'm going to do is kind of do it like this. Watch some videos on how to do these moving forward because that took entirely too long. And I'm gonna, oh, there's some sticky on it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, there's some sticky on this side too. Okay. I know how the people do it and they can get it perfect because it's not me. Okay. This would be the time to learn how to do speed ups so you guys didn't have to sit through that, but you know. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tack these down, which there was a reason that I went ahead and did the foil. That way this foil is not going to get hurt by this washi. The washi is not going to get hurt by this washi, but these will stay down well enough to keep my spread looking adorableness. Okay, all right, I'm happy now that that's over. Like now I'm kind of tickled pink by it. I'll be honest, interesting. So yeah, anyway, that was, I don't know where I was at, but we ended up the trip going to we redid the falls one more time because it was really pretty, but we went up to the Snoqualmie Pass and it was snowing, which was amazing, and I didn't want to leave, and Kevin was trying to get me to leave and I didn't want to leave, and I still am not sure that I wanted to leave by the time I was done. I would have stayed up there. I would have just been happy if my trip had been up there. Don't get me wrong, I love my nieces, they're the cutest little things. But apparently I really like snow and I didn't want to go. I was not ready. And it was a good thing I got my puffer jacket because y'all, it was cold. It was cold, but like the best kind of cold, when like the wind hits your face and it doesn't hurt. It just feels magical and it smells like winter. I was about it. And yeah, that was my favorite day. We went to this little, like, I can't call it a brewery. I can't really call it a pub, but it was definitely like a local watering hole kind of thing for tourists though. So like local tourist watering hole, maybe not the one that like the actual people that live there go to, but they had hot cocoa, and their hot water was acting up. So they were like, it'll be a minute. Next thing I know, I have 2 hot cocos because 2 separate people figured out a workaround to the hot water spout being messed up. So that was kind of cool. And then we found a food truck that was selling like artisan hot dogs, which was really delicious. I really like it. Okay. Sure. Wow. All right. So yeah, that was my favorite day. I don't have much to, oh, this whiteout is gone. Goodbye. I have another one. Okay. So yeah, that was good. And it was, you know, it was nice. Got to hang out with the girls a bunch. They're very cute. I can't believe that the oldest one is 10. Like, I wasn't dating Kevin at the time, but we were definitely friendly, however you want to take that, when she had been born, because like her birth announcement had just come in the mail when I came over, like that day it had been arrived. So the first time I actually went to his house, not the first time we met, but the first time I went over to his house in the woods, which like upon review, I don't understand. I shouldn't have went. Like, his house in the woods was definitely something that you would see in a where is she now sort of thing, and she's missing. It's down a dirt road. So like all in all, I told him that too. I was like upon review, I shouldn't have done it. And he's like, I don't know why any girls would come over to that house. And I was like, yeah, I'm just kind of dumb, but it worked out. All right, that is sorted. And all right, now here's the kicker. Do I care enough about the fact that this little bit of foil is hanging down to get it sorted, or do I need to chill it and leave it alone? Like, this much foil is sticking out of the bottom of specifically this one, and then this one is bad. I guess I did care. Oh gosh, I didn't press hard enough. Okay, I might just have to give up. All right, you know what? We don't need to be that picky anyway. So I need one more checklist for Thursday. We leave Friday. Toot toot. It's a very weird plane situation that we're doing, but whatever. Okay, we have that. I was hoping, is there like a cute icon for toot tooting? No. Is there a plain icon here? No. Mermaids don't fly. I mean, I guess Do you think like there's like fly fishing? There might be like fly fish style mermaids that when you catch them, they like make a kerfuffle. Technically we're going to Florida, so I could use these Disney ones, but I was really hoping for something more along the lines of an airplane because we're not going to Disney. We'll come back around to that. Alrighty. Let's see how we're gonna finish this out. So I wanted to use another box for this. Oh, but she's too big. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. I don't think I have any third boxes to like help myself out. No. We did go to a Oaxacan restaurant in town. It was really good. It was like a Oaxacan style Mexican restaurant. And Kevin got to try his first batch of fried grasshoppers, which I think they're pretty good actually. Yeah, that was a fun time. He didn't really like them, but he was happy he tried them. Okay, cute. So I don't know what's gonna happen for the rest of this. So I think what I want to do is fill in with boxes and littles and things of that nature, just to give me some space to write. Tuesday is going to be quite a bit of home things. I also want to have 0 open orders by Wednesday. I went ahead and put a guarantee in my shop that if they ordered by today, which is the 16th, by midnight, their orders would be out on Wednesday because I have a plane along happening and I really want as many people to be able to participate as possible. And I knew that that was only likely if last minute orders could come in and I could process through that. So Friday, my plan is 0 open orders. This is just going to be where a bunch of mollies fit because I need to do a bunch of like tidying and stuff, you know, like the house is pretty good from us leaving, which I'm really proud of us for, but it doesn't change the fact that like we've still been home for like 4 days and we can make a big mess. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is I'm going to spend the next couple days just getting everything sorted, making sure that, and here we go. All the new releases are ready because we do have a release on Friday. So if you're curious what Itty Bitty Sticker Co. is going to be up to, I would take a look-see at that. There'll be a video and such. Also, I'm not using these littles for the icons that they have. I'm just kind of throwing them down and let them do their thing. Plus, I like all the colors and all the patterns. I think they're fun. I definitely think this kit's fun. I wish the owner would reopen. I don't know what happened to her. I really liked her kits. I always thought they were really unique, which is, that's saying something because I'm guilty of it. But man, the planner community can get super repetitive sometimes. I'm leaving way more space than I normally would here because I just really want to see all this glittery goodness. Okay, Thursday, I'm really hoping Kevin and I can have a nice relaxing movie night or like just hang out before yon kerfuffle starts, because I will say this, these der folk know how to party, and I know that I am going to be worn out basically the time I get there to when I leave. I'm telling you, I don't understand how they party like they do. It's a real mystery. Okay, and we'll do another little. Let's do this one. That's cute. Okay, cool. And then after that, I'm sure we're just going to be generally lurking. So I think I'm going to use this pink one here. I really don't know the plan, any of it. I know that they want to go to the Hemingway house, which apparently there's polydactyl cats there, so hip hip hooray for me. But other than that, I'm not really sure what's on the docket. I think I'll do this. And then I think I'll do another little. But what little do I want to use? I kind of want to use, I like this one that looks like static. I just think it's really pretty. Cool. Maybe we'll use this blue one here. Cool. And let's do a purple here. Oh yeah, that's cute. Cool. We do have videos. We have a video for Friday. I think it's Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So how else, do we have anything on Wednesday that'll work? I think I might just use a little, right? Okay, that works. So I need to make sure I have a little for these. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a good time with all these littles. They're pretty cute. I really want to use this yellow down here for some reason. Who knows why? Okay. All right, let's do this pretty blue color. Love it. Let's do this pink color. Love it. Do I have any more half boxes? Or like quarter boxes, I guess, would work. I don't like that. Okay. I think I'm done with this sheet. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my D-stash. I don't really see anything that is tickling me to save. I have another one of these. I feel like there's not enough discussion about sorting out your spacing in full foil spreads. Like everything's like voiceovered and sped through, so nobody's like discussing how terrible it is to get your spacing right in these spreads. Definitely some things are crooked, but I feel like we're just gonna have to go with it because it's really hard to eyeball them. I'm a good bit away from this planner, like where I sit, and with not being directly on top of it, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes where your issues are. Later though, when I'm backed up from it, I'm just gonna stare and be like, how did that even happen? I kind of want to use this washi right here with this little donut. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's too cute. Okay, and I think I want to use this final half box here. Cute. And then I need one more little, and I feel like it should be a whatever this is. Okay, fun. All right. Thursday is lunch with Sarah because I had to move from Tuesday. Lunch with Sarah. Okay, I need to pack, which I actually was really proud of myself. I pulled this packing sticker I found in my leftovers. I just thought this was really cute, and the colors. Pack for trip. Oh, that's pretty cute. I'm pretty content with this. Friday, we're gonna have a new, I think I'm just gonna do new Molly video. There's actually a kit in this release, which I think is pretty cool. I think this is gonna be my kit lineup video because I don't really want to pre-plan. I'm not taking this planner. I'm taking my Panichi with me. I just think it will travel better. So I'm thinking when we come back, I'll do a plan with me, and then we'll have a couple days to fill in, and hopefully story time will be better sorted. And then Wednesday, you're going to see the plan with me for this video in my EC. Okay, and we still need to sort out the sidebar, and I still have ample boxes for when I pull these up. You remember that there was more foil, so I still have boxes to be able to fill in that space. I mean, it may or may not be filled in. I don't really know what's going to happen. I have a lunch with Julie on Wednesday. Lunch with Julie. I really like writing her name in cursive. I like the J's. All right, I also have to do I think I should probably do that tomorrow. My airport parking. Cool, all right. So I think all in all, that's the main bits and bobs to this kit. As you see, these are going to start getting covered with things just because, like, and that's a cool way to use littles, is you flip-flop them and let them do their own thing. And under here is the Secret Molly, which I think is really cool. And I really don't know how I want to finish out my sidebar, so maybe I'll just wait and see if like a picture tickles me. But I have a ton of foil, and I'm going to be putting a lot of mollies in, but I didn't pull them. I do know that I thought this would be really funny to mark for, you know, going to Key West. This little Hawaiian shirt molly. My mom is going to come check on the little goblin while we're away. Mom over, mom, over for Molly. This thing is slippery. My hand is like sliding all over. Don't look too closely because that looks a little junky, but we're kind of out of things to trade out to. All right, cool. I know that I intend to do some reading. And so I know this currently reading sticker is definitely going to be like the main book, but I feel like, so I got these from Sweet Quiet Design, and like I just feel like this color is totally the vibe. And y'all, I love to read. I think reading on vacation is super underrated. So I think I'll do, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this little guy here. I think I'll do this little guy here. I think I'm gonna do this little guy up here because I want to write down what I was reading, because I can't imagine that I will be on the same book any of those days. But I just say, okay, so this has almost been an hour, which I think is pretty impressive, if I do say so. So let's pull this back so we can get a full view of what we're up to. Okay, I love it. It's also shaking, sorry. It might take a second to settle out, but I really, really love it. There's a bunch of foil over here, sorry. So cute. So happy with this. What is this? Oh, it's glue. Okay. So yeah, this is really cute. Look at all that foil. Look at all. So rainbow, we have gold, we have silver, we have hollow. Like, this spread is where it's at for the foil. Sorry about it being an hour of me just kind of talking in a circle, but I love it. So let me go back and show you some reviews. This was, this was last week, so we had just gotten home from Washington and all that jazz. This is a Cricut Paper Co kit. It was kind of sparse when I planned it for obvious reasons, but I think it filled in really, really beautifully, and I'm super tickled pink by how this one turned out. I actually really, really, really like this one. Yeah, then this was my anniversary one where we actually went to Seattle. I let my little nieces have a little bit of carte blanche to my planner. So this is Ellie, which is the oldest one. She's like, "Dear Tanya, you're the best aunt in the whole world." She drew a little picture and put a Molly. And then Emily, let me show you what she did. She is like the cutest little disaster that ever did live. She's so sweet, but she's a mess. She's like always going. It's hilarious to me. So I thought this turned out really cute with some Simply Gilded passport washi again. And then I finally went back and filled in this. Now Wednesday, I knew that I was struggle bussing because I didn't really write anything down, which is like me struggle bussing. So I went ahead and brought in this Coffee Monsters Co, which I think the hollow looked really cute with it. So I kind of was like, all right. So that was all that. Let me show you what else they did in the back of my planner, because like I said, I gave them keys to the planner. Okay, there's this one. There's this. When we were trying to teach Ellie, which is, like I said, the oldest one, to write really small, she did really good. Then the art page happened where she proceeded to take every single one of the stickers that I had brought with me on the trip to make her own little artwork. She thought I needed a scarf, which I thought was really cute. And then this is Molly as I think this was a jack-o'-lantern spider web cat. And then she ran out of pages. She was having a good time. So I think that's I don't know, that kind of warmed my heart. I thought it was really cute. So yeah, we have January that you guys recently saw within Molly. Then these are the washes that are coming out. And yeah, here's all the spreads that kind of got left out. I love this. I think this is great. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I would love if you gave this video a thumbs up. If you decide you want to come join the Itty Bitty Sticker Co family, that would be amazing. And hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video after I do one more Beach Molly flash. Oh, see, I think that was worth all the hassle. Oh, so cute. Love it. Okay, bye.